Guys, Hera is getting his Warcraft 3 pick once again. He's ranked as the first player in Grubby's tournament right now. So he's improving. Hera is improving. He's getting better. He wants to win that event. There is no doubt about that. Let's see how is his practice paying off. Hera is playing against an Orc player. And I am an Orc player. I have 2400 MMR as an Orc player. I'm actual Polish Warcraft 3 champion. I won the latest Polish offline event, so I have some knowledge about that, how to play Orcs, how to counter them. So I will try to give my advice to you guys who are watching. Maybe Hera can also find that video some way, somehow, and he will get some more additional knowledge. I will try to be as perfect as I can when it comes to explaining why you should do A and not B. So, you are watching Orc player who's playing Farsi with Headhunters, but Hera doesn't know yet what is the plan of his opponent, because the first time he will see his opponent base is when this Acolyte gets over here. So let's see, what informations can this Acolyte pass to Hera? It's very important. Let's see how he's scouting base of Orc player. Okay, here is Acolyte, and he sees, okay, altar, okay, barracks are producing something. There is a war mill. It's time to back off. Don't go too deep, because you will lose your Acolyte. Don't go too deep. Yep. Hera is looking. What is that hero? He knows. Okay, that's Farsi with a Grand. And he's going creeping. Okay, so now, Hera knows that his opponent wants to creep. What would be the best way for Hera to do right now? Of course, to creep too. Unfortunately, there is a little big mistake. I like to call it little big mistakes. Why? Because that are the mistakes that are so easy to fix. So the first little big mistake for Hera is that he didn't get a corpse from that little ship that is running over there. If he got that, if he got that ship with his Acolyte, he would have had his skeletons for creeping right now, so he wouldn't lose that much HP on his Deathknight. It's not a big disaster, of course, this is just a little thing you can guys try to fix. Orc is playing a Grunt with Headhunter, which means he wants to continue creeping. Or maybe he will try to attack his opponent, let's see. Acolyte died. But Hera at least now has the information about the game, what is happening, what is going on. He's still creeping. So, there are two ways to creep right now for that Orc guy. The first one is to get level 2, buy Staff of Teleportation, and try to kill an Acolyte with Farseer, level 2. You are basically trying to all-in an Acolyte with Chain Lightning, Wolves, and trying to TP, which might force undead player to cancel his T2 tech. But I guess it won't happen this game. Instead of creeping this camp, Hera should have crept this. So he gets an item very quickly. And he didn't buy Staff of Teleportation, but he bought Secret of Nobility, and he wants to be aggressive right now. Hera scouts with his illusion, that's good, that's good. Map awareness. We need to remember that game is giving us different items each game. With different items, we can get different scenarios for the game. Let's get this Wand of Illusion as an example, right? For example, Wand of Illusion lets you to pull this camp easily, the Rock Golem. So we can creep it without any problem. Right now, of course, this is not a timing to do that trick. Deathknight is level 3, which means he can try to hunt some Headhunters with his coil and Headhunter. Go for Headhunters, go for Headhunters. Oh no. I will try, okay, I will explain you guys why this is a mistake. So, maybe that was a misclick. Actually, I think that was a misclick by Hera, because he's trying to get units right now. Okay, that was a misclick, Hera just misclicked that Farsi with his coil, but he got 2 Headhunters for free, and maybe he will get that Grant as well. He's trying to get hero, but just get units, get units. Just kill that run. Coil it if you have to. Coil it. Oh, no, 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 no. This is an expensive unit. 200 gold. Yes, don't let it run. Oh, no. Hera is, I think he's a little bit confused. What happened? Where is the Grand that he wanted to kill? Okay, so, of course, we don't need to explain that this is a little mistake. He should have even sent one skeleton to attack the camp. So it would have aggro on that Grand, most likely. Anyway, that was a good aggression by Hera. So, what Hera knows right now? He knows that his opponent was trying to play Headhunters, but he didn't scout his opponent after getting Stronghold. Which means Hera doesn't know if he's going for Fast Fortress, or is he going for second Bestiary. He's going to play double Bestiary, which most likely will mean that he wants to play Wind Riders, right? He didn't scout if he's going, for example, for second barracks. This is also a possibility. This is less known strategy with double barracks, but still, you have to scout your opponent's base, let's say at 5th minute 30 seconds mark. These ghouls shouldn't be trying to get kills right now with Death Knight. It would be enough if... Okay, he wants to creep. Wow, triple gloves of haste. Get Nerubian Tower quickly, get a Nerubian Tower quickly, get it quickly. Basically, against Farseer, you always want to get your Nerubian Tower before getting your Black Citadel. Always. Because sooner or later he will try to harass you with wolves. Towering Chieftain is creeping. He's going for double Bestiary. Okay. Is he planning to switch into mass Wind Riders? And there is Force TP. That's why. That's why you always want to get your Nerubian Tower before getting your Citadel. Always. Hera has great items. Just pass it to Lich. TC level 2. He got Potion of Greater Mana. It's a great item. It's a perfect item for big, beefy boy Tauren Chieftain. Okay, so he isn't playing Fortress, he isn't playing Wind Riders. It seems like he just wants to stay on Headhunters, Kodo Beast, Riders. These items, he should have passed it to Lich. He's losing value because of that. So what I would recommend an undead player to do against this composition: ghouls, destroyers, ghouls with Ghoul Frenzy and destroyers, and just spam Headhunters with Coil, Nova, and of course get your Dark Ranger third. Why Dark Ranger is great against mass Headhunters? Because she can spawn many skeletons with her Dark Arrow. And at some point, you can snowball the battle with skeletons. And let me tell you guys that if you get suddenly 2 skeletons during that fight, it creates so much chaos. Beautiful snipe. That was a beautiful snipe. But Hera needs to be careful. He doesn't have his town portal. He doesn't have Potion of Healing in inventory of Lich. The Death Knight. The Lion Horn of Stormwind, it's nothing special, it's so. Yeah, he's going, oh, now he's going for Fortress. Now he's going for it. Hera needs his third hero. Dark Ranger or a Crypt Lord would be nice with Impale as his first ability, but I would say Dark Ranger is the best choice for now. Get your third hero, it's very important. Cancel the unit. Cancel that Fiend and get your Dark Ranger. Or even Pit Lord. Pit Lord also would be good. He also would be good in this situation. Just get your third hero. When you are playing as Undead against Orc, you always want to go for 3 heroes. Always. Okay, that's a good beginning of the fight for that Orc player. He took a unit for free. TC is about to die. You can try to focus him, okay? I mean, that was a good try, good try to focus him, but he decided to take a headhunter, which is also good that TC is dead. Hera is doing well, 40 supply against 36. Can he hunt down that Farsi? He has town portal, so it will be difficult to kill him, but at least coil? Da! Pięknie. Oh, I'm sorry, that was my Polish language. Pięknie means beautiful. Sometimes, you know, I'm just starting to stream and cast in English. Sometimes when something cool happens, I put a Polish word for no reason. So pięknie, just for your information, means beautiful. Okay, so what information Hera has right now? He killed TC, he killed huge amount of units, so trying to push your opponent again is a good idea. But he has Spike's barricade, which means when ghouls are attacking buildings, they take some damage. So he needs to be careful. It's fine, just call that guy. Just call him or snipe him. Don't go too deep. Beautiful, don't go too deep. Your Death Knight won't die. Just try to back off slowly. Coil, back off. Don't overreact. You need to be careful. Good. Just back off now. You can't push him because he's camping behind his barrows. Just go back. Get level 3 of your Lich. TC is level 2. Hera is over-leveling his opponent. Let's check the hero experience difference. 220 experience. Nice. Beautiful snipes. But now, Hera needs to know one thing. You are losing your fighting resources. Let's call it that way. When I'm talking about Warcraft 3, we have two basic resources, which is gold and wood. But I would say we have additional resource that is kind of hidden, which is your mana. Mana tells you if you can fight against your opponent, that's a beautiful, wow, what a save. That was a beautiful fight. That was a beautiful try by Hera to take down that Farseer, but his opponent reacted very quickly. So, Hera is losing his mana resources. It means the fight is getting harder and harder for him. He's trying to finish off his opponent, and I get it. It feels like he can try to, but it's dangerous. Why it's dangerous? Because your opponent has a defensive structure, which is Voodoo Launch and Barrows, which help to defend, right? So you always need to be careful when you are pushing your opponent at his base, and usually you want to stop the push, right? When your Death Knight doesn't have enough mana to cast more coins. So be careful about that. It's easy to overreact. Double Ring of Protection. I would say going for level 3 Lich would be perfect decision right now. Like Hera is about... Look, I get it. Hera feels like I'm about to get that guy, I'm about to destroy him, I'm about to win this game. But he doesn't have enough mana. He has just one coil. And instead of getting that one headhunter and creepjacking his opponent, Hera could have crept, for example, this red camp or this red camp. Get his Death Knight level 5, level 3 coil, consequently, right? And level 3 Lich. That would be beautiful. So guys, remember, we have three resources in Warcraft 3. Gold, wood, and a hidden resource, which is mana. If you want to regenerate mana in Warcraft 3, you have to pay with two things. Usually with two things. First thing is gold. For example, orcs. You have to pay with gold to get your mana, right? Second resource is time, because you need to spend some time to get that mana back, and time is the way how Undead regenerate his mana. He needs time to get mana out of that obsidian stages. Orc is getting red camp, he got Sobi Mask, Cloak of Flames isn't a huge deal. Hera is getting more obsidian statue. That would be nice to get a one destroy right now to help creep in that camp. That destroyer could devour the Inner Fire Bloodlust. It would speed up creeping so much. Okay, be careful. Obsidian statue is getting destroyed. No. Well, it is what it is. Happens to the best, right? Happens to the best. Level 5. Good. And Lich, level 3 soon. He's going for second base. So Hera was playing, and I mean, he's still playing a nice game. What I would say was a little mistake, again, trying to fight instead of creeping when you don't have enough mana on your Death Knight. And that, overall, is still ahead, I think. Let's see if Hera can out-micro his opponent when he's playing Wind Riders. And I want to say one thing very quickly. When you are playing as Undead against Wind Riders, the way how you want to fight with them is separated to 2 steps, okay? What does it mean? When there is a first engagement, your Finns will web Wind Riders. Once you do it, you want to back off a little to kite your opponent to you and make Wind Riders stay behind his army so they don't have range to attack your units. That way, you don't have to focus Wind Riders instantly. You can just go back like 3 or 4 steps and you won't take damage from Wind Riders. Slaughterhouse. Second Slaughterhouse, another Ziggurat. Be careful, Lich. Be careful, be careful. That's not the best position. Aggressive Coil Nova. That was too quick, Coil Nova. No, 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 no. We don't want to use it that way. Why? You can do it to poke your opponent, but not to engage. It's different when you poke and you engage, right? That was a direct engage. So you don't want to use your coil that way. Maybe against a hero or Wind Rider, okay? Because it's a more expensive unit. So the huge mistake that Hera did right now was using his coil and Nova instantly. You want to use it wise. Oh my god, what a throw. What a throw game. What a throw. So, once again, Hera was playing a good game. He was playing a very good game. He was trying to be he was clever, he was playing wise. But the mistake he did in the last fight was that he wasn't ready for that fight. Orc army was grouped up. It was ready to fight, right? Hera was going in a line. Before his Death Knight and other Dark Ranger and other units were ready to fight, some time has passed, like I would say 5 or 6 seconds. It's too much. It's too much. Other thing is that Hera used his coil level 3 and Nova level 2 to kill a one headhunter. This is not the way how you want to use your abilities in this case. We need to remember it's a different case when you are poking your opponent units with coil Nova before the fight. For example, I will give you an example. Let's say your opponent is camping at his base. He doesn't want to move out. Then you can come to him. I mean, let's say he's camping here and your army is here. And you are not sure if you want to attack. But the way how you can provoke him to get out of his base is to come with your Lich, with your Death Knight, Coil Nova unit. And then the guy is like, damn, he's just poking me. If I won't do anything, he will just poke me over and over. So this is that case, when you want to use your abilities to poke your opponent with Coil and Nova, right? But when you have a fight that is a direct engagement, and that was a direct clash, right? You don't want to use your coil in a poke way. You need to use it to save one of your heroes' units, or to, maybe let's say your opponent has a bad position of his Farsi, and for some reason you can focus him down. So you can use it then, aggressively, to focus it down. But only if your opponent makes a mistake. So the general rule is, when your opponent is camping, you want to poke him with your Coil and Nova. But when there is a direct engagement, you don't want to do it, because you need your Coil and Nova to save your units, basically. And you remember, over time, the longest fight is, the better the fight is for Undead, because of the mana regeneration, because of the Obsidian status. So don't rush it. It's not an easy thing, but this is the way how it works. Okay, guys, so this is the ranking of the players that we have right now. As we see, Hera overall is the best player in the tournament right now. He's improving very quickly. Tyler is right behind him, just 6 MMR lesser than Hera. But of course, he will try to catch him, right? He will try to catch him. Okay, so let's get to another game. Let's get to another game of Hera against the same guy. Let's see how it goes. Hera against Nostalgia. I mean, overall, Hera is doing great. Hera is doing very, very good. He's improving so quickly. Guys, if you want to see how much Hera improved in 1 week, check my video from 7 days ago. Check it. You will see how much he improved. It's insane. In that short period of time, it's insane. Okay, let's focus on this game. Let's try to give a piece of advice. Guys, remember, I'm trying to do my best to sound, let's say, clearly, so you can get kind of what I mean when I'm trying to analyze some games. The advice I'm trying to give to Hera, I would give to any other undead player who tells me, Crew, I need some coaching. Could you help me? Because I'm clueless against orcs. Could you help me what to do? I would do exactly the same thing with one of you if you would ask me for coaching, right? So let's see. Hera is scouting with his acolyte once again. Good. But his opponent changes the style. He's playing mirror image Baitmaster. How do I know that's... I mean, no, that's not a mirror image. I think it could be an aggressive Baitmaster who will try to creepjack Hera. So Hera knows there is a very quick voodoo launch. I can't see a war mill. Barracks are delayed. There is something sassy going on. Tomb of Relics, Altar of Darkness. Death Knight is about to join the battlefield against Grommash. Wow, Grommash Hell Scream. Double healing, speed score, and he wants to creepjack Hera, right? So Hera saw that he's playing against a Blade Master. Once again, the same little mistake. Hera, once again, you need to get that sheep or raccoon or a frog to get your first skeletons faster. I would recommend you guys to watch one of Happy's VODs and see what he is doing with his first acolyte. His first acolyte is always looking for a critter. He is trying to make it turn it into a corpse. And then scouting with acolyte. Your acolyte will get there on time. He's a very quick boy. Okay, it will be a difficult creeping now because Blade Master wants to creepjack him. Oh, and now this is an alarm. This is an alarm. You need to be careful. He wants to creepjack that Ogre Magi. Ghoul is dead. Ah, coil! Coil! Ogre Magi! Coil them! Okay, good. He lost the item, but at least he didn't lose the experience. So, he's going for T2. Okay. Just back off. Just back off. Just back off. You don't want to... I mean, why I'm saying just back off? Because he doesn't want really to creep this camp. It's too messy. Because there is a Nightcrawler who spreads poison against a unit. Basically, the way how he works is trying to attack every single unit at least once to make it poisoned. But he is giving up, actually. Okay, he isn't. Okay, what I would recommend it. I mean, it works for Hera, right? He's still trying to creepjack, but for no reason he backed off. Oh, okay. See, he's spreading the poison. That was a bad play by this orc. Now Hera can try to get that grant. This is a free kill for Hera. So whenever a Murloc or a troll uses his Ensener against a unit of your opponent, always try to get value from that ensigner and try to deal as much damage to that unit as you can, or try to surround it, because you will get huge value for little cost, and maybe you can get a unit. So instead of that, Hera was trying to poke Blade Master, which didn't work out at all. Now, okay, but now his Death Knight is about to die. He can use his speed scroll. Okay, so Hera got scared, I get it, but he could have tried to wait for like 1 or 2 seconds and use his TP when Grommash would have used his scroll of speed. Okay, double Beastery. Wind Riders. Wind Riders. Yeah, that's Wind Riders. So it's important. It's very important to scout now. Please, guys, if you are playing against orcs, please take a note or make a note, like, how to call it? A sticky note that you can place, for example, somewhere near your monitor, near your screen, when you're playing Warcraft 3, and save a one timing against orc. I mean a window, not a direct timing, but a window. 5:30 to 5:40. What is that timing? It's the timing when you want to scout your opponent's base. It's also the same against Night Elf when he's playing one base. You want to scout Night Elf's base at the same timing. And see, in Warcraft 3 we have an in-game timer. Try to use it. Try to use that tool. As I said, game gives us some tools, but we need to know how to use these tools, okay? The town is under siege. Is that Wind Riders? Yeah. So if Hera scouted his opponent now, he would have known, like, okay, my opponent is going for double Beastery, which means most likely he wants to play Mass Wind Riders. What is the best way? What can I do right now? I'm playing ghouls. What is the best answer? So there are two things that you can do against this strategy. You can do a T2 all-in. How does it work? But you need to scout your opponent. It works this way. You are not going for Black Citadel. You are going for second graveyard. You are getting free fiends quickly, going with a Lich, buying that item, that purple wand. How is it called? Wand of Negation, I think. It's called Wand of Negation. Why do you need that item? To counter Hex. You can dispel Hex with this ability, and you are going there to all-in your opponent, and he won't have fortified barrows. This is a good all-in against that strategy. In the past, when I was I'm a Polish Warcraft 3 caster and a player, and also a tournament organizer. I was organizing different tournaments for the top of Polish players, for the, let's say, 500 MMR players only, also for, let's say, tournaments for 1500 MMR limit, and so on. And I was coaching some players that played Undead, and they were struggling against this exact strategy. Mass Wind Riders. What worked for them, and they were at 1500 MMR, was to go double graveyard, double crypt, get your 2 free fiends quickly, web, and just push your opponent with ghouls, fiends. There is no way he can, there is a way he can defend this all-in, but it's very difficult to defend. Why we don't see this kind of strategies on the top professional level? Because pros like 120, like Labyrinth, like Happy, they just know how to micro their crypt fiends correctly to get the biggest value out of this unit, so they just don't have to all-in. But Hera, he isn't a full-time Warcraft 3 player. He doesn't have that much time to master his mechanics and micro. So I would say trying to be a little bit unpredictable sometimes and going for some kind of an all-in would be a good thing to do. It's very important to get your wand of negation against Shadow Hunter. Whenever he uses a hex on your hero, on your unit, you can just use that spell. I mean, that item. I believe it has 3 charges, so it's very useful. Now he's going for Fortress, which means he wants to get poisoned attacks for Wind Riders. How was the Agbreak called? Was it like... I can't remember actually what was the name of this ability exactly. Right now, the Orc player is in a huge advantage. So I see that Hera is struggling against Mass Wind Riders so much. Hera, I doubt that you are watching it, but if somebody knows Hera, if somebody can message him, I can offer a little help against Mass Wind Riders. I can explain him how to play this strategy. I can do it off stream. I can record a game, for example, if Hera wants to. I'm just I'm unknown. Unfortunately, I'm unknown on the English Warcraft 3 scene. I'm better known in Polish Warcraft scene because, as I said, I was Polish content creator most of the time. But I decided not long time ago to also try to cast in English. I was hesitating to do it because I'm not confident when it comes to my English, my second language. But I told myself I have too much knowledge. I can help so many people to understand Warcraft 3 better that closing myself only to Polish community is hurting me too much. So yeah, I know I'm unknown. I don't on English scene. My Warcraft scene and my Polish Warcraft 3 channel has like almost 5,000 subs. So it's a little bit different. But on English, I need to put so much hard work to prove people that I'm not a storyteller, and I have that knowledge that I can provide to people. So the thing that Hera would like to fight right now, whenever, yeah, kiting, like that. So you want to do it instantly. Web, go back, fight. You have your cooldown on your web again, web, catch them, back. This way, you reduce damage of Wind Riders against your unit. I mean, they just can't catch you. That's why you reduce this army damage, right? Let me tell you guys something. It's very difficult on this level to play against Mass Wind Riders because you need to put so much micro effort as an undead player. It's not easy. This strategy isn't... I mean, it's playable, but we are playing it in a way different way on the pro level and semi-pro level. We never want to go for Mass Wind Riders because on pro and semi-pro level, they will just out-micro you. Undead players, they will just out-micro you easily. Maybe not easily. They will just out-micro you. Saying easily is too much. They will just out-micro you. But I'm aware of it, that this is the different scenario, this is the different environment, so it's harder. It's way harder. Also, it's easier to control Wind Riders on this level than Undead's army, because there is so many things you need to use. And Devour, good thing that Hera was trying to use that Devour, but he's losing his Death Knight anyway, and he's dead, unfortunately. So it's over. I think it's over. It's over. 40 against 55. I mean, the supply of Hera isn't that bad, but he has second base, his opponent, Nostalgia. He's killing... it's over. It's over. So what I would recommend to Hera, try... I mean, give it a try. At least when you scout double bestiary, when you see so many Wind Riders, try to go for that all-in. Just try it. Give it a try. In the worst case, it just won't work. But maybe it will work on the first try, and you will see how strong this strategy can be. Double Crypt, quick free feats, web, get healing potion, mana potion, and just attack your opponent. He won't be able to defend against you. I mean, There is always a way. There's always a way to defend an all-in, right? If all-ins would have been so OP, everyone would play all-ins. Hera is trying to still do something. Yeah. Like, yeah, the composition of Hera doesn't give him a chance to fight right now, unfortunately. 27 against 63. And that's it. I think that's it. That's it. He's going for gargoyles right now. Yep. There's another strategy too. You can just go for air units. But whenever you are playing gargoyles against orc that's playing wind riders, you switch to bat riders. They can use an explosion that kills your unit. And kills them, of course, too. So it's also a very hard thing to do. So I would say the easiest way, because Hera has like a week until the offline event. The easiest way to counter Wind Riders right now is just to all-in them with double crypt fins. And he's dead. Level 5. It can be frustrating, I get it. It can be frustrating. Okay. Yeah, Nostalgia wins 2-0 against Hera. Guys, if somebody knows Hera, if somebody can send him this video, I think it could help him. I'm aware of it that playing against Wind Riders on that level is a very difficult thing. It's a very difficult thing. I'm aware of it. If Hera would like to, I could do a little coaching session with him off stream if he even wants to in his spare time. We could do like 2-3 games, just explain the basic of this thing, and it could work. It could work because if you want to learn how to play against Wind Riders in 5 days, and if you want to play a meta build, I tell you, it will be very difficult. It will be very difficult. I'm not sure if Tyler plays Wind Riders, by the way, so maybe Hera don't have to be scared of this strategy because Tyler isn't using mass Wind Riders, but maybe he will use it. We don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will be glad if you can leave a comment and if you can leave a thumb like to my video, because it will help me a lot to improve my channel. I will do my best. I will do my best to improve my speaking skills. I will do my best to learn how to give you my knowledge in the easiest way, to understand. And that's it for now. Thank you for today. I wish you a good day and good luck against mass Wind Riders if you are playing Undead. Bye.